A classic Shakespeare story, but with a DC twist. Folger Theatre's As You Like It is turning one of Shakespeare's most beloved comedies into a love letter for the nation's capital, blending local landmarks, music, and culture. And joining us now are the stars Salala Brock and Ahmad Kamal. Thank you both for being with us. We're so excited about this production.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Now, okay, so not all of us are Shakespeare aficionados. So let's talk about As You Like It and then the twist. Salala, let me ask you, what will audiences see when they come to the Folger Theatre?
As You Like It is having a really robust journey. We have lots of color, lots of murals that honor DC, which is this twist. You also see with As You Like It two young cousins that are growing and learning how to become adults as they transition from the court that they know well and that they're comfortable in to Arden, which we call our community, our DC community, where they really learn their true selves. And so you find a lot of coming of age story during color and dance and singing and audience interaction. It's a tremendously fun time to come.
So now I asked you before because I wasn't sure, was it Rosalind? And you said here it's Rosalind for the DC twist.
Yes,
okay.
Definitely.
Let me ask you just the general theme of this Shakespeare production. It's a comedy, right?
That's right. It's one of Shakespeare's most famous comedies. Like Salala said, it focuses on the pair of cousins, Celia and Rosalind, as they live their lives in the court of Arden before, through a series of events, no spoilers, they end up in the forest. A lot of what the Shakespearean text focuses on is the dichotomy that exists between the court and the forest, how nature kind of helps people find themselves and connect with those in their community, which is something we felt really kind of goes hand in hand within the culture of DC. I think folks, especially those that don't live in DC, feel like there is a certain image of Washington, DC, the political, buttoned up kind of court side, but we tend to neglect the community of DC, the community that has existed for years.
100%. For the folks in the back.
There you go.
Let's talk about your character as Touchstone. Do you get to do some improvisation with the audience as well?
Yes, quite a bit.
Okay.
I'll preface this by saying this is kind of my first foray into playing this kind of Shakespearean fool. I grew up in the DMV and I spent a lot of time going to the Folger Theatre, and I always had the anticipation and expectation that fools are made to be funny comedians kind of a thing. But as an actor and getting to do the rehearsal process with this wonderful cast and team, I got to experience that Shakespearean fools are also social commentators. They provide insight as to what the masses are thinking. So being able to engage with the audience, almost kind of looking at the barrel of the camera and saying like, get a load of this situation kind of a thing, has been really exciting, and it allows for a sense of improv and active listening with those that are joining us in our community.
It's giving some of the comedians who are really political commentators.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah,
that's right.
I love that. All right. So I guess, we're just out of time now. But for folks who want to come and see it, what do you hope that they get when they leave? Because you want people to be talking about it like hours later, right? When you leave the theater. So what do you hope audiences take from this production?
You can come to see a Shakespeare show and leave feeling like you were a part of it, leave feeling like you understand it and that you had joy throughout. I think that's a success. And then we obviously are celebrating DC. We're celebrating diversity. We're celebrating love. That love can really transfer a lot of our hate and our egos into something beautiful. So that's what I would say. We're on until April 19th, and tickets start at $20.
All right. Okay, affordable. What? All right, you got to go to the Folger Theatre and check out As You Like It with a little DC twist. Thank you both for being with us.
Thanks so much for having us.
Okay, Grace, over to you.